Hello everybody. Hi everybody, as Dr. Nick would say. I'm CainCalifornia, and I'm here to run the Simpsons Hit and Run for all of you today. And yeah, I hope it goes well. I'll get the save file started here, and as soon as I press resume on this TV, we can go ahead and start if SMMIDI is ready. I will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That should be about the start time. It doesn't matter too much. I don't expect this run to PB, so...
Alright, good luck.
Thank you for the GL. And yeah. We do have some incentives for this run, which so far, I think Evil Homer is winning by about a margin of $85 or something like this.
Just call me Homer.
Basically, all that's gonna change is how much coin grinding I do for that. So I think Donut Homer is 500 coins, Evil Homer is 450, and I think Dirty Homer is just 400. So that's a W. I also have the chat room open if anyone has any questions to ask during the run, whether it's Char related or not. And, yeah, Homer 1's a pretty straightforward level as far as the run goes. There's nothing really too much to talk about. There's some like quick shortcuts we do. For example, here we reset our car so we can get on this road here, and it's a lot faster than going all the way around. Also, coin route wise, I'm going to be playing it very safe, obviously, since I have the dono incentive on. I will need around 450, maybe 500 if we hit the Donut Homer goal for the end of Homer 2. Go on to Petty Theft Homer here and get things going. There are a lot of points in the run where we can talk about the charity as well as any donations that pop up. We have a cutscene coming up. I'll let SMMIDI know about when it's gonna happen. It's at the start of FBI. For those who have played this game before, you probably know which cutscene I'm talking about. It's the first cutscene in the game. And as of this date, it is unskippable. We have not yet found any way to skip it yet. So maybe if you're out there into tech, into speedrun tech, perhaps you can find a skip for that cutscene. There's also one in March that we have skipped, but not consistently, and it's also crashed. So I believe Kelvin was one of the runners that did that. A lot of you know who Kelvin is from other games. Here we're just gonna get a stupid inhaler, as Homer says.
I'll return this stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking to myself.
Yeah, it's as Simpsons as that. So true. But yeah, this game does have fish featured into it. That will be around Lisa's mission. It's a pretty bad park. It might despawn my car, but that's okay. It did despawn my car. Usually you want to park it a lot more to the left, but it's fine. It'll lose me a few seconds. I don't have splits up or anything, because I'm not too worried about the run time. Just as long as I get it under the 205 estimation mark, I will be happy. I was doing practice runs for this as well, just to make sure the coin route would be good. And I just barely had enough on a pretty decent run. This is called Lenny Push. Normally, Lenny does not get absolutely eaten by traffic like that. Kind of unfortunate that the traffic sort of pushed him further, but it's okay. We'll get the Plow King here. And I think for this marathon, I'll be playing it safe and not be doing Badger Blast. I'll just use the Plow King here. There is a very fast strat you can do called Phone Booth as well, but both of these strats on low FPS as well as for marathon runs are, I'd consider non-ideal. Maybe I'd go for them in the PB run, but we want consistency here. So I'll just be destroying Smithers and Plow King. It will take quite a bit longer, but it shouldn't take that much time. Unless I really mess it up. Become Simpsons. I can't even say that. That's a tongue twister. Exactly.
That is definitely a word that has been typed in chat. Or at least a string of letters. Anyway.
Should be one hit here. That would be mission complete there. We're making up new vocab on the spot. It's a beautiful thing.
How can I?
Blind Big Brother coming up. All you do is destroy all these power couplings. Not too much to talk about. There are alternative routes for this mission that people do. The fastest one is actually doing it backwards, and you do a trick called walking on air, where you move your camera to where it allows you to walk on air. It's a very cool looking trick to show people, but I do not do that route. I don't even think the route's that hard to learn. It's just I've done it the normal way my whole life. I'll be getting Family Sedan and ESS with that. ESS is this trick that allows us to skip the pan in for the cutscenes when you mission warp. And here is the first cutscene. If SM Midi wants to talk about the charity, you're allowed to do so now. Or any donos.
Alright, so, I will just quickly talk about the charity a little bit. So, Mermaids aim to support trans and gender diverse children, young people and their families, and they've done so since 1995. The team have given support on 31,000 calls, emails and chats in the last year. Do bear in mind that Mermaids are a charity that operate in the UK, so they do apply it for gift aid. So if you are looking to donate and you're a UK taxpayer, then please do tick the gift aid option, and that will add 25% to your donation, courtesy of the UK government. We have just had another donation come through, so I will just check for that now as well. We've had a £30 donation from Miss Truffles, who says, "Fatigue made me miss the beginning of Go Fish. It would help if I could speak. Fatigue made me miss the beginning of Go Fish, but I'm here in time to watch Hit and Run, an amazing speed game. I hope Cain will be able to pass through Homer 1. And thank you so much for that. Again, that is a £30 donation. So do get your donations coming in. That has not been assigned to any polls, but we have had that assigned to our target coming up for Little Witch No Beta, the run coming up later on today, for NG Plus Out of Bounds. So we've now reached both incentives for the event, so thank you so much for that. Currently we're at £155, and our Go Fish 2023 total was 200, so we are already so close on day one as well. So please do keep donations coming in. Thanks so much for that. Back to you, Kate.
I didn't do it.
That is a huge W. Thank you so much, Miss Truffles, for the $30 dono, or I guess £30. I'm sorry, I'm used to saying my own currency.
Yeah, £30, and yeah, that actually would, in a way, be more than $30, which is cool. So yeah, fantastic to see there.
W don't know indeed. But yeah, this is a follow mission. Not really much going on, so I'm glad we got to read that out right now. There's some small things going on, but nothing too big. Break this. There's a strat you can do with this phone booth where you like right here. I did it wrong, but if you did it right, you could get in the car like a second early and be able to hit this third tree for a single coin. It's one of the most like, I don't know, optimized strats. It's like really unnecessary to do because it's just a single coin, but it's really funny that you can do it. Be moving on to Bone Storm. This is a mission where you just hit the back of this truck here to collect all of these crates. That's over 200 USD. Holy! In this economy, we're moving.
It is indeed, yeah. Yeah, we are moving very fast with this event. So we have had a question from chat if you'd like me to read that to you.
Oh, what's the question?
So we had a question asking, is there a reason why you have the FPS camera sometimes?
The FPS camera? Wait, what is the first person?
I'm assuming
okay.
potentially first person. First person. Wow, I really can't speak.
It's okay. Yeah, first person camera for me, I use it often. It's all personal preference, but for me, some missions just feel way better in first person than in third or second person.
Sweet.
Whatever you call this second person cam.
Love to sit.
This is one of the few times where I'll go third person, just because this lineup's made a lot easier. But yeah, it's all personal preference. You can do all the missions in whatever camera you want. Some I just argue are like harder than others, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, that's why. Also, if you see me flicking the camera back and forth, it'll usually be to despawn either traffic or pedestrians. It's very helpful. Like, see right there, that car just disappeared. Here we'll talk to Mr. Burns. And that'll be the end of Homer 1. I believe just in like 20 minutes. Actually, that's the start of the actual stream. So probably like around 60-minute Homer 1 or something. I don't know.
I gotta get the new book. No
Either way.
problemo.
Now we get to see Bart. We'll look for a sports car here
Children
because
weren't
it's
meant to
actually
get this much
faster than
exercise. Hey,
the
slow
car we're
traffic
given.
to the right, please.
which if you've played this game before,
Just like I got Charlie
the
Afraid not.
Honor Roller is not that good of a car. I feel like as a kid I remember it being really good, and then I played this game
Off for Bart.
grown up and I'm like,
Eat
this
ass,
car kind of
asshole
sucks.
eaters. Woo, nice
Sports
one.
car's just way better
Mine. Oh, mine.
in all attributes.
Whoa, wicked.
So,
Smell you later, Stinky Gator.
escape
The
Skinner
Bart man
there,
goes on.
that shortcut. And we will talk to Jimbo here to try and
Nice
save.
driving, man. Too late.
If you get this gag, it gives you a couple coins. Nobody ever gets it in the actual
I don't
runs.
remember these being here before. Missed me door. Oh, how am I gonna get that? You
And on to
got it.
the next mission already. We're going fast.
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
Yeah, my coins are looking fine right now. 400-ish coins
Totally awesome.
this early on is pretty okay.
Whoa, wicked. Woo, nice one.
Like that pedestrian right
I don't
there,
remember these being here before.
doing the camera flick just despawned them.
Safe and sound.
So it's very helpful with hit and run meter management especially. And here we will talk to Mo, getting illegal fireworks. I'll even get the Flaming Homers or Flaming Moes if you've watched the show.
It's Bart time! Energy depleting. Need sugar. Whee!
Here I will be going around here and we will be talking to Snake very momentarily to get some illegal fireworks.
One dozen. Time to lay some
Because
rubber down.
that's what kids love, you know. They're all about the illegal fireworks. Bart, huge fan. It's true. I'm so not used to like playing this game with the in-game music on, so I'm kind of like I'm hearing these tracks and I'm like, oh, this kind of bops.
Oh, I shouldn't enjoy this.
Kind of surprised at how well they did with the music in this
Easy
game,
peasy.
considering the crunch time
Ralph, we're
for everything. For those that
Fireworks, eh?
know how this game
You're
was
looking
made.
at 5 life sentences of community.
I fought the
Go
law and
through
I won.
the middle of the sit and
Nobody
rotate there
does
to
it
do
better.
a quick
Don't
escape.
have a cow, man. Charlie
Talk
horse,
to the
Charlie
comic
horse.
book guy here.
Hey, Jabba the... Bart
No, I
Simpson
usually
at
listen to
your
my
service.
Spotify playlist when I play this game.
Engage.
I have the music on very low, but I can usually
Alright.
just drown it
We
out
must learn
with
how to drive.
whatever I have on Spotify. There I got a freebie. Those are... Sometimes you'll hit wasps.
Yeah, I totally
There is
will.
actually a way to know. I believe in Homer 1 you can get up to 3 freebies. I think Lisa you can also get 3 freebies, and then all the other missions you get up to 2. And I think I'm far enough ahead to where I can safely get a hospital here, which is really nice
Way
for a
off.
later mission. That was my other freebie right there,
Totally
so
off.
And happy group.
that's good. And here I'll be looking for a sports car. And we get one pretty
Let's hit the town.
quickly. Warp to Bart and Frink here.
I gotta play ball.
Go ahead and talk to Frink.
Fine by me. Time to rock.
I will
Oh,
talk
this is too cool for
slightly more
school.
about Wasps upcoming
Out of the way, wannabe.
when I do a main menu warp. But for right now, I'm just gonna focus on beating this mission. It's not a very hard mission. Sometimes if you're good, you can get the dirt jump here. You can get the black van to go on the dirt jump.
Right.
I missed it, but it's okay. There's a crate up there with, I think, 30 coins. It's very fast if you get the strat, but it's kind of hard to do on 60, especially with no setup.
Oh man, that
If you're on
sucks
higher
anyways.
FPS, the
Woo,
physics in
nice
this
one.
game are actually a
Are you
lot
gonna get it?
more speedy, a lot more zoomy.
Full speed
You can do a
ahead.
lot of silly stuff on higher FPS. Here we're just gonna get the wasps over here for the
Whoa, wicked.
coins. You would do this in the normal ASM route as well.
Let's roll. Eat my dust, dust eaters. That was totally awesome. So
Again, I'm
tired.
trying to work with a
So very
slightly overcoined
tired.
route, so if any ASM purists are watching, that's why I'm a little slow with the coins. Here, if you
So
want,
just to touch on that a little bit. So with the coins, if you've got a moment, so
Time for some
is
rosé.
are the extra
Bart
coins coming in just for
Simpson
the
style.
extra outfit
Hey,
bid war,
sprinkle.
or is there any other reason?
Let's hit the town.
it's just for the extra bit more.
If I didn't play so many
You do
video
need
games, I'd
coins,
be in
obviously, in
better
the
shape.
game, but 500 coins is quite a bit, so I'm just going into it assuming
Hey Snake, what's up?
I need 500.
Yeah, that's fair.
There is a very safe coin grinding spot if I get into like coin trouble though
Whoa,
later in the
wicked.
game in Bart 2. So look out for that if I'm low on coins. Yeah, here's a very cool shortcut as well. Go here, you can skip basically most of this race. The normal route is a lot slower and also kind of hard because Snake's vehicle's pretty fast. But yeah. I would say like the extra 500 coins realistically doesn't add like that much time If you had to do it on an ASMPB run though, that would be you'd be kind of sweating a little. But at a marathon event it should be fine. Here we'll do better than beef, and then I'll main menu warp.
Hey there, Mr. Slap. No problemo.
Here we're just gonna get the roadkill, which is skunks.
Woo, nice one.
And the banjo goes kind of hard in this mission, I'm not gonna lie. The Cletus banjo, it kind of slaps.
I wish I had some really big tires like I saw on the TV once.
We take this shortcut here and get the other skunks on the way back. You can even skip this one if you want. I usually get it. The radius on them is quite forgiving as well. It's really nice.
Whee!
That taxi is sometimes there, sometimes not. You can take that like mini shortcut.
Move it or lose it, Cool.
Here we're gonna go in for the train,
My ovaries.
and this is not good. I was a bit scared I might blow up there, because sometimes you do get stuck on there and the car does smoke a lot. But it's fine.
The car was trying so hard to get out of there.
Off for Bart.
I was trying my best. I was stuck. You know, it's it happens sometimes.
Oh, mine.
I actually do have quite a high hit and run meter here.
Out of my way, man.
Makes this a bit scary, especially on the Aku escape. This part I've been messing up a lot on lately, but
I sure hope they like stink dogs.
I hope that I can get it.
Please stop what you are doing. No one can sell rotten meat in this.
If you don't get it here, which is fine, you can go to the fountain, and Apu will try to follow you, and then you just go around here, and this should escape. It does escape on the backup, which is nice.
All right.
I've had runs where like that mission's like one of the Monka S runs. Here we'll do a menu warp. This is to reset the wasps. So we had 2 wasps in the wasp cycle before, and also just to be a funny guy,
Watch the master.
I will get pregnancy
It's like a
tests.
game.
You expect.
If we're over by like 2 seconds, you can blame that pregnancy test. But yeah, there's cards in this game as well. I'm gonna fail at Dr. Nick push here.
Hi, Doc.
Hello, Dr. Nick. Everybody say hi to Dr. Nick.
Time to rock.
We'll be getting
I need your
Mr.
truck.
Plow.
You got it.
Onto Monkey C, Monkey Dough.
Full speed ahead. How about a hard one next time?
With an absolute banger of a soundtrack, by the way.
I don't remember this being here before. Lisa did it.
I absolutely love this song. It's so good. They didn't have to make this song slap so hard, but they did. We're doing a trick called Canadian Bounce right here. All the Canadian Simpsons hit and run speedrunners know what's up with that one. And because we main menu warped, we get a freebie there. The museum. It's very nice. We also have 1 freebie stored, theoretically. And it was this one, so nice. We'll get that wasp for free. I think I will get out of my truck to get these wasps as well.
Let's roll. Ow, my skull. My beautiful
I do get this
skull.
box as well, which is nice.
Wow, that was
It's an
great.
extra 30 coins.
Take that.
And thinking in my head which route I should go for.
Oh, this is too
Just do,
cool for school.
what feels right at the time. I will also be getting out for this wasp as well. I believe wasps give you 20 coins. This wasp can be very annoying to get. It was actually semi-cooperative there, which is nice. But I've seen people miss that wasp kick like so often. It is definitely one of the hardest wasps to get. And we will be hitting this from the back.
Alright.
I think half of the time I go forwards, half of the time I go from the back. It's all personal preference, honestly. We'll get AM radio toy. It's there on the way. It'll be the last one.
Hello,
We'll
driver.
get Mr. Plow and do ESS here as well. For me, that's binded to L1
and sound. I am
to do the camera skip. And we'll be moving on to sellouts.
Here's your last
Here's your last doodad.
Bart Simpson at your service.
Going Mr. Plow.
Oh, that was so cool. Eat my
Quite a
dust,
bit of damage
dust
for the
eaters.
first hit. That's nice. This is where a good run can turn into a pretty bad run. That was a very good first car. 341 time. I did do quite a bit of damage on the first hit, which is nice.
Take that.
We'll see how good this second car is for us.
Whoa.
A good initial hit, not the best follow-up though. It's okay. Also, before you hit the car, you want to do a very small e-brake boost. And this will give you a bit of extra damage. That traffic car almost messed me up, but
That's
okay.
totally awesome.
We'll go for this car next. The third sellout's car. Sometimes he does take a little bit of damage if you destroy the other sellout's car near him, but usually doesn't. Bit of unfortunate traffic RNG there. This should be good. I'm gonna do a funny here.
Nice one.
And kill him with a ground pound. I will miss the first hit on this last car, but it is okay. That traffic car being there was not okay.
Hey, slower traffic to the right, please.
Again, this is fine.
Oh,
Don't pull up like
bring it on.
a Kelvin run,
Whoa, wicked.
or a liquid run, or a Homer of Steel. God, please don't do a Homer of Steel run and compare me to them, because I'm not them. My PB in this game is a 144, I believe, or a 146. Mid 140 runner. So this sellouts is like kind of whatever.
That was expensive.
Also, pulls, if you're on one hit, they do finish your car, which is why that worked there. I missed this cola box with this one. We'll be going back to Frank here. Yeah, he crashed himself. That was really funny. I didn't even have to hit him.
Awesome.
I just saw him hit the pull, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess my job here is done.
So glad to be of service.
We will talk to Frank and do a trick called cutscene skip.
Oh yeah, I totally
I go
will.
to get CSS here,
Attention cars, 10-year-old.
and I miss CSS, unfortunately, on 60 FPS.
Wow, Truckosaurus is some kind of
It's fine, this
chump
cutscene's not
slash
that
dinosaur.
long, but
I never would've guessed.
if you have any donos, you can read them out now.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely. So we don't have any extra donations at the moment, but I can talk a little bit more about the charity again. So mermaids support trans and gender diverse young people and their families, as well as providing direct support to trans individuals and the important people in their lives. They also have tools available to help allies contact their local Member of Parliament's call for change. To learn more about the organisation, visit mermaids.org.uk.
W.
Hitchhiker needs a ride.
It's okay. Out of all the cutscene skips to miss, that's not the worst one. If I miss Apu, I will cry. Because that cutscene's actually pretty long. But yeah, I believe that's one of the shorter cutscenes in the game. It's about a minute, maybe a little bit less. Not too bad if you miss it. Even if you're like around my skill level and you're on a pacer of a run, missing that cutscene skip won't kill your run, so that's good. Here we're driving Comic Book Guy to get a very rare comic book.
I hope these are recyclable.
And this is 60 FPS gaming, barely making a jump. Lack of speed.
Now, can you tell me if
Itchy
you
and
see my
scratchy comic.
pointy-headed nuisance?
Sailors, I must get this comic.
This game
into
has a
my
wild
bag
storyline, by the
before
way.
it deteriorates into near mint condition.
For those
Heaven forbid.
who care about plot in your video games. Basically, aliens have abducted Bart. And Lisa's like, Bart,
That just
where
got a
are
little
you?
more rare.
And so she's asking everybody in Springfield, have you seen my younger brother? Or my older brother? I forget if Bart's older or younger. I'm a bad fan of The Simpsons. Here we go.
Now to get
Oh yeah, I got my mojo working
And
now.
another small tip I didn't mention in Homer 1. If you stand near a door, you can do a trick where
Lisa Simpson
in
at
whatever
your
mission you
service.
work to next, you can pause, unpause.
Could you come get me?
I did it before the last mission in Homer 1. But yeah. Here we'll be talking to Milhouse, as he's called in French, Milou.
Keep an eye out. Smoke.
He's I actually really like Lisa's French VA. She has a very calming voice. If you've never listened to Lisa in the French version, I would recommend.
I hope these are recyclable.
Let's see if I can go for a trick here. If not, it's fine. There's a trick where you get hit and run on purpose. Let's see. I got it a little bit too soon, so this is kind of sweating bullets right now, but it's fine.
I need speed. More speed.
Normally you would want it at a bench. It's not that hard to get, to be honest. It's okay, we get a bust here. It's minus 50 coins. But if you did the trick right, normally you would get a box down at the beach for absolutely free. It saves a lot of time. But I missed it. But that's still okay. Again, part 2, if we're low on coins, we can always coin grind. Not the biggest of deals. We'll also get Kalu here as well, just to be on the safe side. This camera angle's not that good. We usually want to exit here with around 20 seconds left.
Sweet forward momentum.
I'm a bit undercoined from what I was in my practice run, but again, in Bar 2, we have all the time in the world to coin grind. And here we'll be talking to Milhouse, and maybe if we're lucky. Well, I tried my best. Sometimes you can get him to fly into the dam there, and it makes for a really funny visual.
I must admit, the smell of
This
fresh
next
air is
mission's
much more
pretty
pleasing
hard
than
on
the
60
odor of the hot dog
FPS.
machine.
Hello, Springfield.
Especially when traffic blocks you like this.
Convenient power. Oh, how unproductive.
But I'm the GOAT, so I get it anyway. Sorry, that was a stressful point in the run for me.
This is not good for my insurance.
This is one of the moments where you can lose a lot of time if traffic messes you up.
Seems such a four-wheel disgrace.
Again, especially on 60 FPS. If you're on higher FPS, this mission's actually free.
That was pretty cool.
Just gonna get him into the corner and e-brake boost into him.
Perhaps you should consult Professor
get
Frink
the
at the observatory. He
drops.
seems to know everything.
For
Except
Apu.
why I ever came to this jerk Waterberg.
Thank goodness
Gonna
for
run into a
seeing
fish
that.
van. Also, there's the fish in the game. I can do a pause on pause here. Go in here early maybe. I thought I went in a little bit too early, but I went in right on time. Sometimes if you go in too early, he will not have the exclamation mark over his head and you can't start the mission, so you have to exit and then come back. But we're fine here. And again, because we're in an interior, we can pause on pause here. And we got Cool Lisa, one of my favorite outfits in the game.
Maybe a soy pop.
And it is required for ASM, so it looks snazzy. During the run.
Kid power!
Let's see if I can get this. Oh wow, that was actually really good.
Smell that fresh air.
There we go. Unfortunately, Otto got out of here, but
Otto.
it's fine.
The time for action.
Go ahead and restart the mission to get a better start than where we would normally be.
Let's just do this thing.
Collect Art's lucky red cap. Sometimes you can get this car to hit the tree here and it's really fast. I'll be doing this safer method where you literally just slam him. It doesn't lose that much time.
Those are recyclable.
And there's the first chase sedan down. The second one can be a bit of a wild card. Whether or not you get the strat, I think there have been talks about like the traffic messing with it. So if you get a car parked near, it's bad on the right side of the road here, like I am having right here. But we'll see. We'll go ahead and hit him. And that was actually exactly what we wanted to do. Really nice. Here, we'll go on the right side of this jump and respawn our car right here.
I go, girl.
And we'll destroy this last black sedan by getting him stuck in there.
Forward momentum.
And he should destroy himself pretty easily. Might take him like a couple seconds. And there we go.
What's going on in this town? I need
Get
a
the
ride.
Malibu Stacy here. Get the ESS so we can skip this pan in.
Here we are, safe and
We'll talk to
sound.
Wiggum. And into one of my least favorite missions in the
Lisa
game.
Simpson at your service.
Because without the strat, this mission is complete RNG. Basically, Snake drops items here.
Strike one. Counterfeit designer jeans.
Counterfeit designer
Now,
jeans
Mr.
being
Bob
one of them.
Grimes.
The foulest of all
Smashy,
crimes.
smashy.
And as you can see, traffic
Oh,
can mess
good
it up
deal.
here as well.
Time to move.
We'll see where the second drop is.
Score one for Wiggum.
Oh wow, that's a really late second drop. Wow.
Strike two. Running over an elderly person without a license.
Yeah, don't run over elderly people without a license. Oh, thankfully, okay, that third drop normally, or not normally, but he has a chance to drop it over the bridge and it loses quite a lot of time. Fortunately for us, he dropped it before he crossed the bridge. So that's very good RNG. There is a strat to help with it, but it's
That's showing 'em
pretty
what
hard
for.
to do unless you're like, I'd say, an intermediate runner. Or maybe if you just practice that one strat. but
Easy as pie.
lucky for us,
The number,
we
that is.
still got it. Onto Fishy Deals. This is a
Chief Wiggum.
mission that SM Midi may be familiar with.
Springfield.
Yeah, we've had this on Go Fish 2023. This was the only mission we had on Go Fish 2023. It's quite funny. I think you've had the shortest run and also the longest run we've ever had on Go Fish, which is kind of funny.
I'm setting records out here.
I've gotta go.
Oh, this is where all the fish are.
Now you'll never be fried.
We're saving
and served
them.
with tartar sauce.
And upcoming, I believe it's the 12th or 13th fish. I'll know when it comes up.
Return to the wild.
It is the Freedom Fish. It is the 12th fish. Lisa will get this 12th fish and she will declare freedom for the fish. Yeah, I've ran this. I believe it was last year. Go Fish. It was a very short individual
Go
mission.
Fish 2023, yeah, it was pretty much a year, exactly a year ago. It would have been September 2023, so yeah, almost a year ago.
It's crazy how fast time flies. And now I get to run the full game here. Also, a funny thing about that event, I accidentally missed a fish, but I played it off like I didn't.
My cold-blooded friends.
I'm hoping nobody
No way.
noticed.
No, I think you got away with it. I mean, there's only, you know, there's no one possibly listening right now, so yeah, we're fine. It looks like you got them all here though, so it's fine.
W. This next mission,
Let's just do this.
we're gonna want to destroy this black limo. I'll be doing the basic strat for this mission. Maybe I'll get a bit of chip damage on the way. No, that's fine. We're gonna try to get him where we got the black chase sedan as well,
Watch where you're going.
and around this area, and if he turns just right, he will destroy himself here. I think he's stuck here. This should be good. It looks like it'll be a bit slow, but
I need
he
speed.
should be able
More
to destroy
speed.
himself here.
I need speed.
I could also
more
get the
speed.
box, or even go for a wasp here while I'm at it, just to get more coins. If he escapes, I will be very unhappy, but that is not of high risk. Yeah, I will get this wasp here. Look at him go. There we go. And we can talk to the sea captain now.
I hope kids at
And just to
home
be a
don't
little bit
imitate my
quicker, I'll
hitchhiking.
get Malibu
Oh,
Stacy. I will attempt once to do boat jump, but this trick is very hard on low FPS, and I did miss it, but just barely. You can respawn your car up at the boat and get a lot more coins that way, but it's fine if we don't get it. We are on 60 FPS after all. Again, that trick is a lot easier on higher FPS, just because of the physics.
Bart! I am
Talk to Bart
the
here.
queen.
And move on to March. Run's going pretty smoothly so far.
What's happening?
And Bart speaking
I'll do my best.
whatever language that was. Here we'll be following Wiggum to the Lard Lad. Get a bit more coins on the way. I did exit Lisa with slightly under coin, but not by too much, just a few. I also did miss a couple boxes, but it's fine. Again, we can always coin grind later.
Chief Wiggum.
As long as we have coins for what we need in the actual ASM run, it should be fine. I did miss this donut strat by just a little bit, but again, it's fine.
Sorry about that.
The normal strat for this is you would get him into like a little corner near where the actual donut place is and just ram him. Alternatively, you can just park in front of him and he'll back up. I'll see if I can do it here. Oh, this is awkward. This might work as a backup. No, that's awkward. This is probably my worst donut mission in recent memory. That's okay. We'll get the donuts here. Nice. I'll get the crate here. Might as well. Don't have to worry about it later. We'll go back to the Lard Lad. Also, an interesting fact I should have probably brought up before the mission. Lard Lad on the donut truck has blonde hair, but the statue of Lard Lad has red hair. And this has been a constant fight in like Simpsons lore, where they just change Lard Lad's hair depending on what piece of media he's in. It's really interesting. Sometimes he's blonde. I think most of the time he has red hair. But yeah, it's just an interesting fact that I've noticed about The Simpsons. Here we're just gonna collect Cletus's junk. Also, those cows are quite funny looking. Behind there. New pickle unlocked. I'll go ahead and get that box there. And yeah, you do not want to take the Wheel of Fortune shortcut here. Just because he can drop it before the end of that. And most of the time he does, so. Let's see where his next drop is. We do not get to go through the swimming pool, unfortunately. That's okay. I don't think I normally do anyway, but it's all personal preference. I like this game a lot because the run for this game, there's a lot of personality of your own you can add with what routes you do, with what tricks you perform. Really, unless you're like a top level runner, you don't have to worry about a lot of things, and even top level runners do some things differently. Like, I think Homer of Steel on some missions will get Vens that Kelvin or Liquid usually don't get. Yeah, there are tasks of this game out there. I know Neonic Plays has done one. Shout out to him.
Well, now we'll put that there. I really should have.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy Inmate March here, and then Main Menu War. Here we can do the pause and pause trick again. Talk to Cletus and do catch-up logic. There was a runner from Germany who ran this as an IM once, and he tried to get the world record, and he went so crazy that he ate an actual ketchup packet live on stream. It was quite a moment in the Simpsons hit and run community. Yeah, shout out to Tilbert for that one. He lost his mind. He ate ketchup packets live on stream. It was a wild time. There's a lot of like Char hit and run, Simpsons hit and run, speed running lore. That's one of the tidbits.
Game has a very rich history.
It does. I'm very happy to be a part of this community because I feel like it's always at the top of like speedrunning games. Like obviously you have SM64, you have most of the Zelda games have a rich history. I feel like this game though, the community, interaction, the love for this game especially, I still get people that like that'll show up in the chat and be like, oh, I remember when I was a kid, I used to love this game. And hearing that, even what, it's been like 20 years almost. I think the anniversary of this game's coming up in a couple of days actually. I think it's on the 16th. 20th anniversary or 21st anniversary. I can be fact check here. But it's really cool to see people all these years later, and even new faces like that never played it growing up, talking about this game. Definitely has a vibrant community.
I done did that before. Oh, he's doing fine. Now about
Here we go.
I do have some stats here for you if you'd like me to read some.
What are these stats?
About the game. So I've just looked on Spooner.com. Yeah, there are 518 total players of this game, which is a lot. Which is really, really cool. And yeah, you are right. The release date was the 16th of September, 2003. So yeah, we are coming up on 21 years with this game.
Huge W.
This is incredible.
That's yeah, it's been 21 years. This game can legally drink in America now. That's crazy. That's the shortest mission in the game there. Those stats are incredible, by the way. This game having like, what'd you say, 500 and what?
518 total players and 33 active players.
That is so much.
And there's also a total runtime stat on here of 1 year, 14 days, 7 minutes, 58 seconds.
Holy.
So of all the combined run, I guess it makes sense because full game is really popular and the run is quite long. So, and that's like one of the main categories you're gonna get in here. So that does make sense, but yeah, that is really, really long.
I would wonder, I would beg to see how many hours Liquid has in Hundo just on this game. It has to be in like the hundreds, if not thousands at this point.
The repo guys aren't gonna like that.
But yeah, this a lot of runners of this game. It's really great. And there's a reason people come back to it. It's a pretty great licensed game, especially. I don't think I've ever seen him take this shortcut before. Is he gonna do it? I'm actually scared. There's a chance his AI might break. And I'll have to restart the mission, but it seems to be doing okay. Alright, here, a lot of runners, you'll see them keep their distance from the chase sedan, because there is a chance you can get a thing known as two-cycle, where he'll do another lap around, and it'll lose a lot of time. It's like doing this mission twice. But keeping your distance helps prevent that. So, it should be good on that. Fingers crossed. And we are good on that. There we go. Yeah, 500 plus runners is crazy. I literally think I'm like the median runner, or if not, I'm kind of close. A mid 1.4x run is like middle of the leaderboard, I think. maybe top half of the, but just barely. I normally take the shortcut with the glass here, but I kind of want to see. Yeah, that works fine. Testing things out here.
Here's your...
Get back into the car here.
Having 3 kids really slows you down. Oh, it's just nice to be out of there.
And we will get Grandpa's pills. And we'll be in a cutscene very soon, as I talk to Grandpa. So if we have any more donos or
I need some road rage.
any talks of the charity, we can do it right about now.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
Alright, we don't have any other donations at the moment. We are sitting on a £155 total, which is fantastic. That does mean we've already unlocked the SM64 bonus game at the end of day 2 tomorrow. However, we will have an extra thing. If we reach £200, then I will be doing as a little bonus, since we did do something similar for No Fish 2024, I will be doing a billiards triathlon. That is a run of Billiards 100 in Wii Play, Billiards 100 in Clubhouse Games DS, and Billiards 100 in Clubhouse Games Switch. That will take about 5 or 6 hours, and that will be on my own channel. Potentially, if I can get a restream sorted for channel 734 as well, then that will be the case. But that will be an extra thing. That will not be an extra bonus run after Super Mario 64. We don't have enough time for that. But that will be an extra thing coming up. In terms of the marathon though, don't forget we do still have that Bid War open for the Homer 2 costume, or the outfit. So just to update on that, we do still have Evil Homer in the lead on £100, followed by Donut on £15, and Dirty currently yet to leave the mark. So if you do want to see anything except Evil Homer get through, then we're going to need a lot more donations for that.
Yeah, Dirty Homer, I would say, is a lot of people's least favorite outfit in the game, especially for Homer 2. I quite like it. There's a thing the Simpsons Hit and Run community does, hosted by a runner named Sam. It's called Taskmaster. If you've ever seen the show, apparently it's more popular in the UK. I've never heard of it prior to this.
My ears have just pricked up at Taskmaster. Yes.
So
yeah, it's very good.
So it's basically that, but in the Simpsons Hit and Run. He'll give us like random challenges to do in this game, and we basically just have to do it in like before whenever the reveal is for that stream. I think it's a week we get to do it, but yeah, it's really fun. I made a Kurt Cobain using the Dirty Homer outfit. One of the tasks was to, using only like images in the game, make basically a portrait of someone, and that's what I decided to do. Unplugged in Springfield. That was pretty cool. But yeah, this is a mission I'm quite known for in the community. Anytime I'm on commentary, this is the mission that I bring a lot of life to when I'm on Speed Simpsons, for those who know that channel. For those who don't, that's the main speedrunning channel for the Simpsons Hit and Run. We get Mr. Plowjacket, let's go! The Lord Lad crotch cola there. And yeah. Basically this mission is just like a lot of filler. So during the run, for one, I don't know why I did it. Once I just decided to go absolutely berserk, giving like live commentary on this mission. And it just kind of stuck from there. Like chat was like eating it up. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll make this my signature thing on commentary.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
I've been doing it ever since.
Time for caution. My bad.
we're on to cola trucks, which is one of the missions of all time. This mission is one of the missions that can bleed quite a lot of time if you're doing a PB pace run.
Sensible shoe to the metal.
Because you have to destroy 3 giant cola trucks. And this first one especially is really hard. The other 2 aren't as bad, in my opinion. But this one can lose a lot of time. Fortunately for us, they do go where we're going, so... You know, even if you miss the strats, the cars still drive to where you're gonna go anyway. I think we want to leave Marge with around 700 to 800 coins. That's what the normal ASM route would have, so... I'm not sweating too much again, the coins. Again, we could just grind part 2 if we need to. Here is the second cola truck. And we'll do the pretty normal strat here. If he doesn't get stuck. There we go.
Nice girls, finish fast.
See if I can get it here. I'm gonna want to push him. I messed it up a little bit. It's fine. He's about half health. You can destroy him like this pretty easily. The power plant. Normally you could get him around that corner.
I'll clean that up later.
But right here he'll crash into the wall almost every time.
Not very
And you
good
can
at
do a lot of
this.
damage, like right there. If you have not enough speed, you can hit him like twice and he'll usually blow up there. I'm gonna need to finish him off a little bit later than normal, but it's fine. Look at him go! He's zooming! Traffic is very unfortunate here. This traffic's wild. It's gonna make me go backwards for the third cola truck. Holy Canyonero physics. Alright, let's see if I can get the third strat down. I missed it. That's all 3 cola trucks. Absolutely failed by me. It's okay. There's plenty of backups here to do a lot of chip damage. And that's a 60 FPS moment. Sometimes on 60 FPS or lower, you can clip through things. And that is a prime example.
My bad.
Truck jump scare. Ah, cola trucks.
Not very nice.
Send this image to a Simpsons hit and run speedrunner to scare them. The scariest mission is it's coming up. We've yet to reach the scariest level in the game.
Why do you keep
The
hitting
level that usually kills a lot of my runs.
nice girls?
It is coming up
finish
soon
fast.
though.
You're looking at some serious road
Me
rage.
playing on 60 FPS is a Yohane reference. That's wild.
Not very good at this.
Pretty slow cola trucks, but
The Simpsons Hit and Run is my favorite anime game.
it's your favorite anime. W.
You blind?
There was
Cautiously, wildly
I forget if it was a couple years ago. They did a crossover for a Treehouse of Horror episode with I think Death Note. It was really cool. I remember that. What was that? Holy Canyonero.
Oh, that score's settled.
Yeah, Canyonero is one of the most unwieldy
You took my precious
vehicles
cola,
in the
Marge.
game.
It's the only
Here we'll go inside of the Simpsons household to escape quickly because all the interiors are very far from the actual map. You could also do that when you're escaping Skinner in Part 1 and a lot of other places as well. We have 800 coins, which is very good for an ASM run. It's pretty okay. I think I'll play this up pretty safely in terms of these coins here. I would normally get these Vens during a mission, but again, because I don't want to fail that mission because it's one of the longer missions in the game, I'll get all these coins now. I'll see if I can get the construction box here.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
Should be able to get it. Respawn our car.
300 horses of convenient power.
And we'll go ahead and buy American Apu. Hopefully not Army Apu.
Hope I am still the line runner I was in my youth.
I pray for those who have had a run die because they accidentally bought Army instead of American here. And yeah, I have enough coins to buy car built for Homer already. You need 500 for that vehicle, and that'll come later in the run in Apu.
Oh, Shiva smiles.
The fact that I already have enough coins for that here is pretty good, especially considering we also had a very early hit and run in Lisa, and I missed 2 boxes in Lisa as well.
Come again. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
This mission is, I feel like a lot of Apu missions are gonna be just me focusing. This is one of those missions. This is deceptively kinda hard mission because the car goes way faster than you would normally expect. So if I talk a lot less during Apu, this is probably why. Especially with traffic like that. This is not one of the missions I want to be failing either, so... Especially towards the end. We do roller rescue in our own time. It's normal for this truck to get stuck here. Happens fairly often. And here you can also get car bombs as well, which is really nice. They give 10 coins per each car. And oftentimes this truck will just get them smoking for you. That traffic spawn was unfortunate. And upcoming here is where the scary bit is. Not right here, but coming up very soon.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Probably could have gotten an extra 10 coins there as well if I wanted to. This part is scary. If you have high hit and run meter here and you get like hit and run, the traffic here can mess you up a lot. It makes it very hard. Also just traffic in general in these areas are very... It's very busy. That's a very good early drop. And we'll get pen pals here. And elbow drop this crate to get these coins.
Hello, steady. Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the
going this way. Around here. I actually recently implemented this in my speedrun route not too long ago. Normally I would just go the normal way, but turning around there makes it so much more manageable to escape. You just get the escapes much more often. Here I'll be resetting at the fountain left pillar. We'll be driving. This is really good for coins as well, because you get the coins here while you escape. Whoever found this out is a genius. Shout out to whoever did that.
Here we are at the destination. Let's see.
Here we go.
Make them like it.
Unfortunately, did not get a freebie here. I'll get this boss.
Somewhat confusing.
Oh yeah. There is a program runners use to know when to hit the wasp, which is really funny. It's just like a red square bouncing around. And as you can see here, having almost 300 coins after buying car built for Homer is really good. Normally you'd probably want around 100, but you can get away with just having any amount of coins, basically, as long as you can buy the outfit. I will be 4-1 warping, and then warping back here
I'm afraid.
Just to set up a strat. This is a New Game Plus strat, but we use it in ASM. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. It's one of the harder strats in the game.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next
Baby
life, I
Van
promise.
is an anomaly vehicle.
Fresh air is much more
We don't
pleasing
know
than
how
the
he
odor of the
works.
hot dog machine.
I think I got the strat down pretty good, but my backup wasn't the best, but I still got it. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
This is not good for my
7,
insurance.
8. Should be good. If not, we'll need to hit him like one more time. Twice. Okay, one of them despawn, that's fine.
Oh,
It still should be a very fast Baby Van. That was a very beautiful Baby Van for me. He did escape, but we got most of the diapers anyway.
quickly!
It feels so weird talking like the actual missions because it's pretty wild. Like, oh yeah, we're running into this person
Hello, famous.
to get diapers from them.
Hopefully my store will
Bullying the
not be robbed more than 4 times while I'm
Here's
riding
another
around
mission
today.
that's very scary to run at marathons. I failed this mission a lot before. I'll play it safe this time. I normally get the box there, but I'll skip out on it. If you get hit and run at a certain point in this mission, there is a likelihood that your game will crash. So we really, really want to avoid getting hit and run.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
It's because a lot of things happen on screen at once, is the theory, and like billboards count as entities in this game for some reason. Or not entities, but they count as something. And so this area coming up has a lot of billboards. Also, Chief Wiggum has the sirens, and all the hit and run cars have sirens. It basically just wrecks your game, and oftentimes you can get hit and run, and your game will crash coming up on this highway. But we do not have it, so I don't have to worry about that.
Good thing this car belongs to the city.
But yeah, that's a thing to look out for if you do plan on running this game. It's so confusing watching in first person. It's just my personal preference. Like, you can run this game in third person. I just strongly prefer first person for the most part. I just feel like I'm more in control. There are some bits where I go in third person, but again, just depends. Also, car built for Homer.
I
Horn.
smashed my skull.
It was crazy.
What in the hell were you thinking?
I might actually fail. Oh, no! That's a scary time to fail.
Hurry. Last time
It's
I
okay.
left the store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
There's an even safer way to play that mission.
Unproductive.
Crazy Tone Dog actually showed me a strat where if you're basically near the end and you just hug the wall on the highway, you can get the mission complete still, even though it looks like you're really far. You're actually not as far as you could think. Yeah, the traffic combo was very unfortunate.
Come to Papa, random object.
Again, this is one of the missions that I feel like on PB runs I've had fail, and I just like throw my hands up in the air. I'm like, oh well. But again, like, we should be fine time concern wise. I'm looking over at the timer for how long I've been live. It's been about an hour 20. I'm about where I need
We're on about 1 hour 13 minutes on the timer at the moment.
Yeah, that should be fine. It should still be under the estimate. I have improved a lot as a runner since I submitted the run. I did put personal splits in. I went from like a 1.5x runner to a 1.44 runner, so
It's amazing how much how much of a difference it makes practicing for a marathon. Fantastic.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't know if you're like this with the games you run, but with me, every time I do Char, I like implement like one big strat at a time. It's like there's a lot of variability, so it's like I want to do like one big strat at a time, try to improve that time as much as possible, and then move on to the next like major time save.
That definitely makes sense. I definitely do that sometimes as well when I'm running a normal game. I don't run many normal games. I run like We Play and Bejeweled and Peggle and Clubhouse games, and they're all kind of similar. They're all like formulaic mini-game based kind of things, so you're kind of just doing the same things, but like, yeah, definitely does apply, like, especially for like full game kind of runs where different strats are going to make a huge difference, but only to certain sections. Yeah, like learning new things just for there, and then sort of implementing and getting comfortable. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I would agree, especially with a game that's... I mean, the world record time for this game is an hour 16, last I checked. Unless Homer of Steel has done some nutty stuff again. So...
I can get back to my fact checking on speedrun.com. I still got the tab open. Looks like LRT, which is load remove time, I believe, is at 1:16:48 by Homer of Steel.
Yeah, that guy's a monster.
Yeah, there's a huge difference. 12 Kelvin is at a 1:17:50, and I've seen him do runs before, and he's still just on another level. But yeah, a whole minute in a such a competitive game like this is huge. I guess when part of your username is related to the game, that kind of does give it away.
Yeah, he's been around the community for quite a bit, but relatively speaking, he's like fairly young, which is kind of crazy. He's got a lot of years ahead of him if he wants to keep running. But yeah, he's a different breed, man. Homer of Steel is crazy. This mission, all you do is just pick up trash. It's nothing too exciting, except for when you do silly stuff like that.
This is not good for my insurance.
Yeah, they run on higher FPS, so it's a bit different, but still. They do crazy stuff.
Jiminy crickets.
Here's one of the parts where I'd say third-person cam is like strongly preferable to first-person, just to see where you line up when you get the trash bins there. We'll be resetting our car as soon as we get to the top of here.
My arranged bride will chastise me.
300
horses of convenient power.
Trash
Your
cans.
misfortune is most entertaining to me. Oh, no!
Game's traffic is wild today. Be going here and resetting our car because it'll put us
here I come.
Here.
This is not good for my insurance.
I briefly mentioned this, but there's some places where if you reset your car, it'll basically it spawns you nearest whatever road is nearest to you. So a lot of the times you can get away with stuff like that to save quite a bit of time.
I am the victim of chicanery most vile.
And here we will be talking to Snake in what I consider one of the hardest missions, both casually as well as in the speedrun in the game.
More than 4 times while I am driving around today.
This mission scares me. This is one of the ones that like has me sweating a little in the run.
I've really got to learn to enjoy my
because we need to
flow
destroy a giant armored truck.
What were you thinking? Jiminy Cricket.
And if you miss the strat, well, it's basically GG's. Destroy it on your own, bozo. Here we'll be doing this quick escape, hopefully,
I make this
to
look
get away
easy.
from Wiggum fairly quickly. And
Nice
it does
try,
work out
police
very well.
driver.
Very easy to do that. This is the hard part. We're going to be flicking our camera back. This is another one of the missions where I feel like it's good to go third person. This should work.
Sweet acceleration.
I think that's good. There is a chance he does get out, but
Hey, that's totally not supposed to
it
happen.
seems like he's breaking. Did I get the wasp here already? It should be spawning. Okay, there it is. Well, he's destroying himself. We are gonna try to get the wasps here. We're not gonna worry too much if we don't get them, but we get one of them.
Passenger seat and trunk are your only choice.
What possible service could this be to the
All right,
community?
we miss out on the
Shut
second
up
wasp,
and
but
take us
again,
back
it's
to
fine.
the hideout. I mean, charity place.
Let's go. And we'll be going backwards here. I'm actually like, that's actually a huge sigh of relief. That's one of the missions where if you fail the strat, I'm not really that good at the backups on this mission. It could take you like 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm very happy I got that strat
So
down.
far, it should be a felony.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Also, hello, Darren.
Awesome to the max.
Here we'll be going
This
through the
town is
car
going to
wash
pay for this.
Who put
for
this
a
here?
very
It
quick
makes
Wiggum
no
escape.
sense. That car belongs in the bargain bin. 300 horses of convenient power.
Yeah, that was a very fast, quick
Thank
cash
you
for
all
me.
for coming. I'll see you in hell.
So that's a huge W.
Oh, Mr. Bart.
We'll be talking to Mr. Bart and
Bye-bye.
doing Curator. This is another scary mission.
Last time
Apu,
I left this
if
store,
you haven't
Hoodlums
noticed, has a lot of
put
scary
pornography in the
missions.
Vital magazines.
I'd argue Apu is probably the hardest for a beginner runner, or even intermediate runner, or even sometimes, dare I say, advanced runner. Just because of how much stuff can happen.
This is not good for my insurance.
I really wanted to get that crate, and I got it. This Curator mission, there is a strat for, but it is very hard to get. So I'll just be doing this
I am a lean,
backup
mean
strat.
Vindaloo machine.
Whoa, wicked.
Holy. I kind of messed it up there, but he's at around half health, which is
Simpsons style.
okay. I don't like the Farini as a car that
Oh,
much.
do not fear.
I feel
You
like
will
it's
be
too
reincarnated.
buttery smooth with its turns at times.
Woo, nice one.
And yeah, this mission can lose a lot of time, especially on like compared to PB pace runs.
I should do that more often.
Unfortunately, that
Perhaps I should refrain
traffic
from
did
doing
not
that in the
despawn
future.
there, but
You come back here. Don't be a
yikes!
cow, man.
All right, this is gonna be a really bad Curator, but it's okay because we had a really good armored truck to make up for it. If you blow up this car when he's taking the shortcut, I wonder if I can. That is insane that I got away with that.
This is just between me and you, random object.
Let me try to focus. I think unfortunately I got one of the worst places to be when you blow up the car. I'm pretty sure we can still make it back in time. But yeah. We'll see if I get CSS. If I miss CSS, we can talk about donos and stuff. Otherwise, I'm trying to think of where next could be good.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Move it or lose it, tool.
But either way, I do actually live in California. It's true.
Oh, no!
Out of my way, man.
Oh, it's true.
Come to Papa, random object.
Alright, we got 600 coins here, which is really good. And here I'll be alt tabbing
name is
and then tabbing back into the game to try this cutscene skip. It's scaring me. Oh my gosh, we got it. That's the longest
let's go.
cutscene. Oh my gosh. A huge sigh of relief. If I miss that, that cutscene's like 2 minutes, so...
Automan. No
That's
problemo.
definitely the one we want to hit. We're gonna get all of these children here. And I guess we can talk about the donos when I'm coin grinding. I'll let you know when that is in
I
part
didn't
2.
do it. All right.
We'll be getting the
I
children
didn't
here.
break my memory card.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Holy. Alright. One for the ramp here as well. Let's see if I get bored.
All those stupid things make
We
me
got
feel
bored.
so
Let's
good.
go.
Whee!
Yeah, I'm overcoined in an ASM aspect, but for the outfit, I'd say I'm a little undercoined, but it's fine. Again, nothing a couple kicks to the crates won't fix. And I will be getting the outfit, I believe, in 7-3 or 7-4, one of those missions. Because we are inside of, we go inside of the school. You'll see what happens. And here's a trick called the Kearney Space Program.
Hey, Kearney.
That saves like quite a few seconds if you get it on time. We can talk about the donos now if you want.
Barney, where's...
Well, like coin grind.
You got it.
You got it. We have had a £15 donation from Scorched and Rival, which says simply less than 3. Thank you so much for that. That has put us at £170, so we are just £30 away from reaching our tying our total with Go Fish 2023, last year's September event. So please do get your donations in for that. And that is before we even reach day 2, which we do have our game show coming up. But it is not a guarantee that that takes us to £200. So please, if you do have any money to spare for charity, please do get your donations in. I will just give a quick update for the bid war as well. The donation was not put towards a bid war, so we are still sitting at £100 on the winning choice of the bid war of Evil Homer, and we still have £15 on Donut and 0 on Dirty. So back to you.
Alright, well that sounds good. I've done 2 coin grinds here. I can change the variability later in part 2 if I need to, depending on if I get busted here or not. But we should be good to go on the coin grinding. Evil Homer goat, so true. We're probably gonna see Evil Homer. Does have a substantial lead right now. Here will be... Okay, no Kiss of Death, which is really nice. That was goofy. That was all on me, by the way. You can do this mission backwards. I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to do it for the marathon. I think I'll just do it forwards. Because it's a bit faster to do forwards anyway.
Oh man, that sucks.
I might actually lose this race, but it'll be pretty close. I think my car's also like smoking right now. Shouldn't be anymore now that I got the wrench, but
Totally awesome. Right now I'm losing, and I just had a
yeah, we win
detailed-
this now. Oh yeah, that's one of the missions you can do backwards, which is hype.
And the crowd goes wild.
And on to the most eventful mission in the game. Again, thank you to all of the people who have donated thus far. A huge thanks. here is the most eventful mission in the game, which is usually said as a joke, and then sometimes some crazy stuff happens and we laugh. You can actually just wait here. It is a bit slower than following him, but it's a lot more chill. Thank you. I got, I think, around 300 points at this point. I should be good. I don't even think I need to get the vent here. Again, we want 500 coins for the zombie car in Homer 2, as well as the extra 500 for the outfit, or I guess in this case 450. So again, we can coin grind later if we need them. Here, I'll just follow Frank around. Just sit around and do nothing. It's true. This is one of the chill missions in the game. One of the very few. Where is Frank right now? Is he stuck? Oh no, please Frank, don't be stuck. Not at a marathon run. I think he's stuck.
Whoa, got him. Time to lay
This is
some
a very
rubber.
low chance that this happens. I'll see if I can get him out, but if I have to restart the mission, I'll just restart it.
Whoa, wicked.
There we go.
Jump to light speed. Oh,
That
this is
usually
super
doesn't happen.
cool.
It has happened before
Oh,
though,
man.
obviously. It's just a goofy thing that happens sometimes. There's a lot of goofy things that can happen in this game that are just like up to the RNG gods. That being one of them. There's one in 6.3. I remember the first ever run I did for this game. I got like a glitch where
Oh, that was so cool.
where the Itchy
Eat
and
my
Scratchy
dust eaters.
vehicle in 6.3 like floats, and it's really funny, but like it's also very confusing as a first-time runner to see it. And that was my introduction to this speedrun, so that was pretty sick.
My butt hurts. Oops. It's time for some Bart Simpson style.
Here we get the mission complete. I will wait for the doors to turn blue so I don't accidentally enter too soon.
Professor Frank, you got it.
And here we'll just be restarting the mission to get in our car.
Bart Simpson
It is
at
faster
your
than
service.
going outside. Be driving to the Duff Brewery, excuse me, with the Globex. And this track can be pretty hard to get if you don't get it.
Careful, I bruised
The backup's
easily.
pretty good as well.
Damn automatic transmission.
And I don't expect to get the main strat on 60 FPS anyway, so it is very tight on if you can get it or not, so I usually route without having that strat, but maybe? No, we don't get it. It's fine. There's a backup strat you can get here that's fairly simple, where you just shove them into here. I clipped through the car! A sick 60 FPS moment. Normally you don't clip through the car, but it can happen on low FPS. That's a bit goofy.
Oh, this is too cool for school. I didn't do it.
Also, depending on what cars you use, this car being a prime example, you can clip more often than, say, like if I had car built for Homer for this mission. That was just very unlucky for me, though. Most sane collisions is so true. This shouldn't bleed that much time, but it is kind of annoying.
Eat my dust.
Because I would have
dust
had this
eater.
strat. Yeah, we're giving an ample amount of time to get to where we need to be.
Whee! It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style.
And I'll see if I can do boat jump here. Get some more coins on the
I
way.
remember these being here before.
And if not, we can just do the regular
I can
route.
do it.
Nope. Again, 60 FPS boat jumps kind of hard. Maybe we'll get a freebie here to make up for that, though.
That
We
was
do get a
totally
freebie, which is really nice.
awesome. All right, that was so cool.
And get the laser stand.
If I show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have to believe me.
And we will be talking to Skinner.
Principal Skinner.
This strat can be
Fine by
very
me.
hard to do as well. A lot of the late game strats, as you've noticed, can be pretty difficult.
Take that.
Again, I'm not too worried though.
Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters. I just
We're gonna
know
want
I'm
to
be
try to
wrong
get
for
him
this.
into the Krusty Lou studio here.
Oh man, this sucks.
I'll
This should
educate you
work.
a new one.
Eat asphalt, asphalt.
Oh, that's
eaters.
not good.
Oh man, this sucks.
Fire
I
in the
think this
hole.
still works. It's very
Time
scuffed,
to lay some rubber
but it
down.
still works.
Take that.
Jump to light speed. Oh, this is too cool for school.
I'll educate you a new one. Fire in the hole. Take that.
Eat
And
my
here we
dust,
go.
dust eaters.
I'll educate you a
Now
new one.
show the proof to Krusty.
And that
He
does
doesn't
destroy
believe
some of
now.
the crates and
I'll pry his
vents,
butt.
but should be fine.
Krusty,
I'll coin
No
grind just a
problemo.
little bit more because I'm noticing I probably want around, I'd say like 900 coins here, just to be safe. Can restart the mission. You can coin grind on the way back as
you
well.
got it.
And here is one of the missions that I believe casually is one of the hardest missions in the game for most people. It's up there with the waste collection missions. Fortunately for us though, the speed run is makes this mission very easy. This is set to kill. You collect laser stands. And yeah, we'll be doing some tricks here that will help us get a much better time than what a casual run would usually have. Traffic here can be annoying, but that's why we despawn it. Same thing with like the hit and run meter management.
I don't remember these
If you have
being here
pedestrians
before.
in your way, just despawn them. So the 20-second drop, we actually leave there. We'll collect all of the rest of the drops here. That way, on the way back, we have a little bit more time in case
My butt
we need it.
hurts.
So 50 seconds, since the timer,
My butt
I
hurts.
believe, is on a hard timer.
Whoa, wicked.
Here we'll take the boat reset shortcut
Off for
that we
Bart.
usually take as well. Sometimes if you're on a pacer run, you want to do boat jump. That's totally fine, but no need to risk it for my run here when I can just coin grind anyway. And there we go. Easy set to kill. Just use this sick speed run strat. And I think I will do a little bit more coin grinding as well. I warped to the wrong mission. It's okay. I'll start the mission up just to get the
Barney, what-
retries as well.
Bart Simpson at your service.
Again, I want to get around 900 coins here just to play it completely safe.
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
So yeah, We have anything to talk about here as well. We can talk about it.
Fine by me.
For the
Energy
charity.
depleting. Need sugar.
Just collecting coins.
No problemo.
This is the sickest part of Hundo as well. You just kick boxes
So tired.
half of the run.
So very tired. Boring.
Boring.
You got it.
Probably do 2 more grinds and then work with that. You
If I
do
didn't
still
play so
have
many
quite a
video
lot
games,
of
I'd be in better shape.
coins to get in Homer 2 as well. So even if I go in under coins, you could get like neighbors and stuff.
I was
I think I'll just
Simpson
destroy
at
the
your
boxes
service.
now. God forbid I would get like
I gotta work off
7
my gut.
hit and runs. Because then I'll be in trouble. But that is very unlikely to happen, so. Alright, there we go. We can go ahead and cancel this mission and then go to 6-7. We'll break this fan just in case.
Dad.
We should be more than
Let's
good.
do this thing.
Fine
Let's
by
get
me.
the outfit. Holy.
Time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
Oh, I wanted a peanut.
We're driving the
Mine.
car
Oh, mine. Oh,
that Homer
Eat
has
my
for Homer
dust-
2
Dust eater.
in this mission.
Just a few more.
It's very fast.
Just call
It's a
me
little
Air
hard to
Homer.
use
He
in my
used the cheat
opinion.
code. That's
Like I don't like the steering on it. Also, we get another box here from the
Eat my dust. Woohoo!
guy,
oh
which is really
my.
nice.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Small chance I fail here.
Hey,
but
you were supposed to eat
unlikely.
my dust. Charlie horse, Charlie
see.
horse. What's my name? Booyah.
Here with that shortcut, you have to go back to hit the checkpoint.
Burn number one.
Onto another
Burn
cutscene
number
skip.
one.
I'm the king.
And I missed it, but that's okay. This cutscene is very short. This is like a 40-second cutscene or something.
The lasers were only the beginning. Even now, our all-purpose evil
We got
plot
Apu, which
spreading
is
underground
the
through
main
all
cutscene you
over
want to get
It will
in a
wait
marathon
for
run.
Zombies will rise from the grave and devour the living, and our ratings will
And I'm looking at the OBS time.
levels unseen since
Estimate was like a 2:05, and I'm at 151 in terms of the OBS live time. So I should
Man,
still
that
be
sounds
in the
cool.
ballpark.
I mean, oh no, I hope their plan fails. Who am I kidding? Zombies eating brains? Oh, this is gonna rock. Dang! Dad!
And on to Homer 2,
piece of cake.
which is probably the coolest mission in the run. There's a lot of game-breaking tricks you can do in Homer 2, which makes it very
Diner,
fun.
give me your- Let's see, I need something to board up the window. I know, boards.
Of course, boards. Yippee!
Hey, come back here. Them's our sleeping on boards.
Oh, also, there's a thing called the wonky in this game. Sometimes your cars will feel like awful to control. That could mean that your car has wonky. I don't have it here, but it's just something I remembered. It's very unlikely to happen, but it does happen. If you run the game a lot, you notice it.
Reckless driving is my pet
Again, I
peeve.
don't think I have it here, but some cars it's way more noticeable on than others. And here I'll be in all of these boxes just in case again. I don't think I necessarily need them, but especially with the outfit that's winning, being Evil Homer.
King of the world!
Again, just to play it safe in case I get like a hit and run or something. Here we're gonna buy the zombie car, which costs around 500 coins. I think it's 500 exact. Yep. And we'll warp to the next mission. Yeah, we are well overcoined here. 650 coins.
Hey, you there! It's crashing time!
The run is approaching towards the end. We're not there quite yet. We still got quite a lot of Homer 2 to go, but I can show off the glass shortcut I didn't show off earlier. Basically, you reset here.
I blame
It'll put you
society.
in front of the lard lab. Yeah, this mission, there is a way you can get out of bounds here,
Oh,
but
my head!
I will just be doing the normal route, and then for 7-3 I'll be doing out of bounds, just to play it safe. Since I'm not very well practiced in 7-2 out of bounds. We do bridge quit, or resets, depending on which runner you are.
Vengeance will be
Oh,
mine.
got some air off that one.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
And 7-3 is
I have no endurance.
it's one of those other time sync missions
Ooh, the vibrations tickling
where
my feet.
things can take quite a while. I feel like I'm pretty good at 7-3 most of the time, so I'm not too concerned about it. I usually get it within 3 tries. But now watch, now that I said that, it's gonna take me like 10 tries, and then I'm gonna cry.
But me.
I'm glad you're here.
And here's where the run, for me, gets broken. We're gonna be reversing our car here. Gonna be lining up right about there.
Oh dear.
Hitting this power plant wall, and this should be perfect. I get it first try, I think, here. And just chef's kiss. The angle is a bit weird. I hope this works. Oh god. He's fighting it. He's fighting it. Alright, we get it. We get first try. Let's go. You can wiggle around the joystick a little to get a bit of a speed boost here as well. We're just gonna follow the UFO, the objective marker on our map, to get to this school here. Do not hit the edges here. You will blow up the waist if you do.
Nice alien
We're gonna want to try to be centered along the road.
Path of the tractor beam. Oh, it sucks.
And when Frink says sucking,
Talk
we do a
about
kick
getting the nerve.
and go to the
If
school.
I'm gonna kill those town filming black
Talk to
car
this guy.
driving, cola poisoning. Okay.
Cancel the street race here. And park in front of the school here. And this is where I'll be getting the outfit. So, can I have confirmation that it's Evil Homer before I buy it? It is still...
Absolutely. Yes, it does look up like it is still Evil Homer, yes.
Alright.
Evil Homer is winning on £100 at the moment, and Donut is still on 115. So yes, Evil Homer is going to be used.
Here we go.
do this thing.
We got Evil Homer now. Good fit, underrated fit. I think people love Donut a lot. I quite like Evil Homer quite a bit. So we'll be driving with Evil Homer here. We're gonna go back to the power plant. And be getting a park. Hopefully the park goes
It's
well.
that black car again. Ooh, it has the speed of a sub boss combined with the tenacity of a level boss.
If not, I might have to retry the mission, but I haven't failed this park in a hot minute, so I think we should be good. Basically gonna want to park our car
Let's do
right
this
about
thing.
here-ish. I think that looks good. I could double check to make sure it's parked just right, but basically that'll allow us to get inside of the car as I fall off. At least I fell off early. L plus fell off plus ratio. 60 FPS platforming, not the best. This would be a lot smoother the higher FPS you run on. But yeah, all the size stuff is like out of the way, even if I fail like the strat stuff here. All the coin grinding and stuff is out of the way with, so should be good.
In your face.
And thank you for the GLGL.
Just paint.
And we'll talk to Burns here.
Piece of cake.
Get the map. On here. And look for the Bone Zone. AKA Greg.
Must
Maybe we'll get Bob if we're unlucky.
again.
This is not the cars we want. We can take the Witch Broom if needed.
Let's
I guess
go.
we'll take the Witch
I
Broom.
have road rage and I know how to use it.
It's gonna be a bit scarier to do. Oh no. Oh! There, I see it. Let's go. Alright. Bit of a scary moment, but we get it done. And we're gonna wanna look for the Witch Broom on the waist here. As you can see, I picked up the waist in the Witch Broom, so normally we would do this with the bone car, just because it's a lot more consistent. Unfortunately, I do not see the witch here. We're gonna have to despawn traffic a bit.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
There's the witch. I see you. The witch does make this a little more awkward just because the hitbox to get into the car is quite a lot smaller.
Oh yeah, stretch the legs and the crowd.
Come back here, please. Come back. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, I nearly panicked. I'm gonna reset my car here just so we're at around the same level as Snake when we get out. And I think this is... this might not be fine actually. I think we're just too high enough. But we'll see. Yeah, we're just high. So to fix this, we can actually go into a different traffic car.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing.
And this should fix the height issues. So now we can talk to him. Hold on. Reset here. Now get out of the car. And now we can talk to him. There we go. Sorry about that.
Time.
Here we'll just be following the arrows. We're coming close to the end of the run. Just a couple more missions here. We're gonna want to go to where this car is. Go ahead and reset. Just drive along the road to spawn the map back in place. And then we're gonna want to get away from this car.
One side, Roadhog dude.
Again, I'm looking at the timer. I'm at about 2:01, but that's the live time, so I'm assuming the actual time is taking a couple minutes off of that.
Now that's driving.
I'll actually blush if I get like 2:05 on the dot. Here, I'll be going for a trick called Bridge Clip.
Oh, I think I broke something.
I do not get it first try.
I'm a lean, mean speed
See if I get it second try. I do get it second try. Really good. And here I'll be resetting the car right about here to get out of bounds here. And we'll be getting this waste. this does the mission a lot faster. I recently learned this. I actually knew this as like a 2.0x runner, but I kind of forgot how to do the lineup. So I recently relearned it. Funny enough. Here we'll just be driving into the beam. I think we're already good. Yeah, we're good with Grandpa to talk to him here.
Okay, that's a lot, dude. Where'd you get that? Sweet.
And this mission we can just do inbound as soon as we hit the trigger and then drive to the power plant.
And
So
this
we
is
back up
over,
to the
I'll
school
get to
here.
sauce. Ooh, the vibration tickling my
Forward
feet.
here. Follow the road here. And then drive to the power plant. And yeah, I should be about at estimate, which I'm really happy with. Especially considering I got busted once and had to coin run for a little bit.
2, 4, 6, 8, you suck.
Also, a small trick here is if you have any hit and run meter, when you collect the waste, as you can see, I have a little bit of my hit and run meter filled up. If you get out of the car and get back in, it gets rid of your hit and run meter. That's just a cool little detail. If you're playing this game casually, you can do that. If you're speedrunning, obviously it's very helpful if you have very high hit and run meter.
Oh, I swallowed my gum.
Always like showing that trick off. It's very easy to do.
My neck.
Just don't wait outside of your car too long, because
I'm not dead yet.
time is very short to get back in.
Sorry.
And we'll just be driving to the school here. We'll reset our car just to be safe here. It says we have 16 seconds, but we do get interrupted right about here at the Simpsons house by this alien car. We just wait for him to go so we don't blow up the waste.
Oh, I'm going to heaven.
And then we drive to the school as normal. We drop the waste on accident because we're funny and restart the mission.
Let's do this thing.
That's okay. There is actually another way to do this mission as well.
My story begins in 1962.
I didn't mean to drop it on purpose, but I guess I can show this off. And again, we're still like pretty on schedule, which I'm really happy with.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Look at me.
If we have other
It was like that when I got here.
donations, we can read them now. If not, that's fine.
Nothing lasts forever. I am evil Homer.
Alright, we don't have any donations at the moment, but I will just remind people why we're here today. So we are raising money for mermaids. They have supported trans, non-binary and gender diverse children, young people and their families since 1995. They provide direct services online and via helplines, as well as youth events, campaigning and training. The team have given support on 31,000 calls, emails and chats in the last year. To learn more about the organisation, visit mermaids.org.uk.
I'm a lean, mean speed
Yep,
thingy.
W and D. You can do bridge clip here on this mission if you want to. I went for a one-try bridge clip attempt. I have gotten it before, but I didn't get it there, so I didn't want to risk anything. And again, here my hit and run meter is much larger, so this trick. Oh, maybe it's because I reset. Okay. I guess it doesn't work here because I already did it. But anyway, assuming I don't blow up the waste again at the very end of the mission, it should be closing in on the end of the run. Real quick, I'll give the shoutouts to the Simpsons speed run community, hit and run community, for being amazing. There is a server for this game if you want to play it, even just casually. We have a mod launcher for it. It makes it run as well as it can in the 21st century. We also help a lot with speedrunning in the server. Any questions you have for setup help, we can answer in the server as well. You can find more of that on the SRC page. I will not be doing the ladder jump because I have bad memories of just blowing up the waste.
got this.
And yeah, I will be on a team
Make me
coming
feel
up on
alive again.
Speed Simpsons, which is the official race for that, which is pretty cool. It's a relay event,
Back in the home
and
area.
yeah,
That was dope.
that's the end of the run. That's time. I stream this game sometimes on twitch.tv/CainCalifornia if you're interested. Again, thank you to the production crew for letting me be on. Thank you for Mitty, of course, for setting this up.
Imagine that. Harmless nuclear
Thank you for
waste.
everyone who's donated thus far, everyone in the chat room even.
Oh,
And
it's your fingernails.
yeah, I think that's it.
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship.
Alright, excellent. Thank you so much for that run, Kane. That was fantastic. And it was even, on my end at least, sub 2 RTA, so that's fantastic. Coming up next, we have Inconsistent with a run of Klonoa Daughter Phantomile. That was going to be any percent. We have now reached the incentive for that, so that will be all visions on the PlayStation. So stick around. Again, that was quite a long run, so if you need a break, now is your time to do so. It's a quick reminder to take a break, have a stretch, grab a drink, whatever you need to do. And we will be back in just 5 or 10 minutes time. Stay tuned.